So
Hello.
how is your English speaking practice going on?
It's going on pretty good. Yeah, I do practice regularly.
And but are you speaking on audio call too? Earlier you used to practice for 1.5 hour. These days you are practicing.
What are you saying?
I was saying that you said when we meet for the first time, you shared that you speak on audio call. You use some
Yes.
application, and still you are using
Hmm.
those applications.
Yeah, nowadays I am practicing like on video calls most of the time, so I don't get time much to practice on audio call. But yeah, I'm practicing daily.
Okay, that's really good. And how many sessions you are taking every day?
It depends, like minimum one or two.
Every day.
Not every day, but it depends on others and I whenever we are suitable. Like we have times we connect.
Okay, okay. And
Yes.
what about your school? How is it going on?
It is
What
going
about
pretty good. Like I go regularly. Yeah.
okay? So when you teach, you feel very happy. Absolutely, everyone can relate. I can relate that because I teach, so I can relate that. And it
Yes.
is really, it's really helps us to stay happy.
Yes. When we teach, so we share so many things, and we forget everything except like we teach and we are get into that activity. So yeah, that is good.
Okay. So when
So
you were
how about your
yes, yes.
how? Yeah.
I'm also doing great. I'm also teaching every day. I teach at home, so they come. My students come at home, so I teach them in the morning, and it is really going well. And but I think I am not practicing. I think I should practice more English speaking practice. I should do more.
Okay.
And so when you were connecting with your co-learners or with your YouTuber, any YouTuber, so are you talking on any topic or you just have a general conversation?
Most of the time, general conversation. Sometimes I like one or two times I talk on topic also, but most of the time on general conversation.
Okay.
Yes.
I
So
also
how
do
about
the
your
same.
education? Yes.
Yes, I also
But
do the
I am
same.
thinking that, like we should talk on different type of topics so that we can learn different type of things also. Because most of the time we generally talk about only English and how
Yes,
to
yes.
improve English. Yes.
people people will get bored by listening same
Same
thing
kind of
again and
conversation.
again. They will get
Yes.
bored definitely, so they are also waiting for something new, so we should provide them something new too.
No. Yes.
So are you taking any topics, are you taking any new topics that on which you were discussing with yourself, but it could be with anyone? Are you doing that?
I don't decide such kind of topic. We just like decide randomly whenever we meet. So we can decide any topic randomly, and at what topic, if both are comfortable to talk on the topic, so we talk on that topic.
Yes, yes. And nowadays, these days, I was talking on S Fluency application. So he was telling me some topics, and those topics were like why people do want to do job in government sector than private sector. Why don't they want to do job in private sector? So this kind of topics he was suggesting me, and I wrote down all those topics, and I was trying to write down some my personal thoughts on those topics.
Okay. So what do you think about that?
It is the people want to do job in government sector because there is a job security, and everybody wants to get security in their job. So that is why they choose. I think they choose a public sector, and they and in private sector people have to do a lot of work, and they pay less amount of money. It also a reason, that is why
Yes,
people don't want to enter don't want to go in private sector.
yes, absolutely. I also agree with you.
Yes, yes. And what do you think that, do you have any other
About
reasons people go for public sector?
but yes, the same reason is like people who go for like government sector. But I think that nowadays people are choosing like private company also for different kind of jobs. Like I have talked to so many people, and they think that private job also better than government job, because in government job you get only fixed salary, fixed amount, like fixed kind of job. But in private job you have different choices, like software engineer. There are many jobs in private sector, but in government job you have to prepare for like 2 years, 3 years, and after that you get job. Right?
Yeah.
In private, yes, in private sector you can easily you can easily get job if you have ability, if you have such kind of knowledge which job requires, you get job. But in government sector you need to practice, you need to clear the test. In fact, government took a test in which like they are taking test for a peon and in that test there is no need of such kind of knowledge, but they are taking test basis
Yes.
on that knowledge. Yes. Yeah, and like there is reservation, and there are more many only few seats, and the candidates are much many. So many candidates are there, but few seats are very few. So that's why some people don't want to waste their time to preparing for government job, so they go for private job.
Yes, yes, that is also true. And I think people are wasting their time. They prepare for so many years, and after preparing for so many years, they get job in public sector. So it's really,
Yes.
they shouldn't waste their time at all. They can go for private sector.
Yeah. And nowadays, what is going like in my area, there is a exam happened like Vyapam. We call it Vyapam, like teaching exam. So result also not declared by the government. It has been like 1 or 2 years. So that
Absolutely.
is also very frustrating. Some people like they are selected, but they don't get job for 1 year or 2 years. So that is also very mm, like bad thing. If it happens in private sector, then nobody will go in that company. But like it is government is conducting these exams, so everybody wants government job. So that's why they have no choice except waiting.
Yes, yes, that is true.
Yes.
So,
So
do you have any topic?
okay, we can talk on online education. What is offline education?
Yeah, you can. So, what do you prefer, online education or offline education?
I prefer offline education because
Yes.
in offline, yeah, in offline education you can understand better. Like you can ask your teacher personally questions and they will solve your answer. They can like pay attention on yourself, and uh, a- along with mental ability you can increase your like physical ability also. Like in offline education, if I talk about schools, in schools they learn many things like behavior, how to stand, how to sit, how to talk, and playing also including in the curriculum. So that's why offline education is better than online education. But for higher studies, I think for those person who is unable to go for in another city, so for them online education is better. But in comparing, offline education question is better.
Yes. And
Do you think?
in online education there are a few things that are really easy for students, like it saves our time. And what I like the most, you don't have to prepare a lot. When you have to go outside, you have to prepare for that, you have to dress up, you have to a lot of things you have to do. So it takes our time. But when we are when we are learning anything online, that time it saves our time. And it also saves our money. We don't have to spend our money on expensive on buses, on a train, this kind of thing. So it saves our money too.
Hmm.
And
But it's all.
yeah, now it's fine.
Hmm.
So now it's
Hello.
fine. But yes, now it's fine. What were you
But
saying? You
I
were
forget what was I saying.
you were saying something like in off online.
Yes, I was saying that in offline education, people they interact with teachers, so they can clear their doubts. Because in online education, teacher cannot focus on each and every student, and there are so many problems like network issues, and sometimes it happens if online classes are going on and students talk much.
Yeah, for high, it's now it's fine. It's fine. Could you repeat, please? I
I think
didn't hear you. I am not able to understand. The problem is my side or from your side? The internet connection is my. I'm on the rooftop, so here the internet connection is really good. What about you?
I think my connection is bad, not good.
Okay, okay, okay. It's okay, no problem.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes. Yeah. Now, am I audible?
Yes, yes, it's fine.
So I was saying that in online education there is some network issues also, right?
Mhm.
And yeah, there are so many things like teacher is explaining everything, but students don't understand what they are saying, so they cannot ask them. And if they
Mhm.
ask them, maybe teacher would not reply them or would not clear their doubts. So this type of problems always, and it is like self study. Online education, when you don't want to learn, so you would not learn. Nobody can force you. But when you go for offline, especially small kids like up to 8th or 10th class, so they don't have idea the importance of education. So for them, we need to encourage them, force them. There are so many activities which we can conduct in the class. But in online education, it totally depends on the interest of the student. If they have interest, they can study. If they don't have interest, they would not study. Nobody can force them.
Yes, that is true. Uh, as for small kids, it's quite impossible. They will not be learn anything. Online classes will not be beneficial for them. For higher studies,
Yes,
it's good, but it's for the small kids, it's not at all beneficial.
yes, yes. For higher studies, it is good. People don't need to go in a big cities or move anywhere. They can learn at sitting in the house only. So yeah, for higher studies, it is good thing to learn online. But
Mhm.
for small kids like up to 12th class or up to 10th class they need to go to school and take offline education.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we should wrap up the session because my network is sometime or someday.
Okay, okay, Swati. Okay. Have a nice day.
Bye. Nice to
Bye.
meet you.
Yeah, you too.